Etsy News, your one-stop shop for everything that's been happening in the world of Etsy. There's some new updates on Etsy, and good news, a really cool feature is rolling out to more of us. So let's dig into it. First of all, Etsy has released its September updates. It just about every month gives us a little roundup of everything that's been updated. You'll find this in the Etsy forums, but I thought I would pull out the most relevant ones, hopefully. So, collecting buyer feedback to better support your experience. We want to do everything we can to keep buyers coming back to Etsy and shopping from you. So, we're going to bug them. So, that's why we're testing a new way to collect feedback from buyers after they request help with an order. So if they've gone into the system to say, I need help with an order, Etsy wants to get some feedback from them. Although I was being sarky there, it's fair enough. Yes, Etsy do contact them too often for things, but if a customer's requested they need help with an order, then something's gone wrong. So it makes sense. I don't know why Etsy didn't used to ask about this. So after a support experience, we'll ask buyers for feedback through a short survey. We'll ask whether their issue was resolved, how the seller service experience went, and how easy it was to get help on Etsy. This is the bit that many people will be panicking about, but all of this information is kept internal and confidential and won't have any external impact on your shop. We won't share this feedback on your shop, listings, or reviews, and it will not impact your visibility on Etsy. We're using this information we collect to better understand buyers' full support and service experiences. We hope to use this feedback to determine what investments or product changes we could make to best support you and how we can share this information back to you to continue better shopping experience. So when a customer has a problem and they hit the button that said, I need help with an order, when Etsy believes they've dealt with this, Etsy's going to send them a short survey, but this is not going to hurt your shop in any way. By the sounds of it at the minute in time, Etsy they're not going to tell you what the customer said or anything, but they're going to figure out ways for how they can share this information in the future to better continue shopping experience. It's fair enough. I think if somebody's said they need help with something, Etsy probably should have been getting feedback anyway to see what's going on. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I know many of us don't necessarily have the biggest trust for any Etsy initiatives, but this has potential. It's a good idea, I think. Could go wrong, has a good idea. Etsy is expanding the ways buyers can receive their refunds via Etsy Credit. We've been testing more ways for buyers to get an immediate refund for their purchase in the form of Etsy Credit they can put towards their next order. Now, when a buyer is requesting a refund from your shop, if they choose this option, they'll see in the message they've requested a refund in the form of Etsy Credit. You'll see. So you'll see that they've asked for Etsy Credit. This doesn't change anything in your workflow, and you'll continue to process the same way you do today. This gives buyers more reason to come back and shop again and again. Okay, I get why Etsy are doing this. Yes, it makes the system better currently, but it still annoys me. Let me tell you why. In the past, if you when PayPal was a thing on Etsy, if you refunded someone or if somebody paid you or whatever else, you had that money immediately to use. And then Etsy moved on to Etsy Payments, which it works for Etsy. I don't know about in other countries, but I know in the UK this is like a big step back because we can get immediate funds in other countries. For instance, if I get paid through PayPal, I can send that to my bank and I can immediately have that money, or I can immediately use the PayPal money. But Etsy takes a day to process. When it sends your money to you, it takes time. So it seems a bit backwards. It's a much slower system when it's possible to have pretty much automatic bank transfers. So because Etsy's payments. Now, this might just be how certain other countries' finances work, but it's a step back for UK people for sure. So, because Etsy payments can't automatically deal with the money, it takes time. They're doing this where you get credit that you can automatically use. So, this makes things quicker. And also, it does mean that they have to spend, instead of getting their money back that they can spend however they want, they now have to spend it on Etsy. So it keeps the money on Etsy. So it works for Etsy. It's not, in my opinion, an improvement on customer service for the people. It's a benefit for Etsy, but it's an improvement on customer service in that it would have taken longer to get the money, but it shouldn't have taken longer to get the money. That's my thought. And for Colorado sellers, Colorado, why can't I say that word? Colorado retail delivery fee for buyers. So Etsy is required by the state of Colorado to charge buyers a small fee of $29 for orders of physical goods shipped to addresses within the state of Colorado. It's not charged for digital goods. As a seller, you might notice debit entries in your payment account page for the Colorado retail delivery fee for applicable orders shipping to the state of Colorado. No action is required on your part. Yeah, so that's just a little addition for buyers in the state of Colorado. So keep an eye out on that. So it's order of physical goods shipped to addresses within the state of Colorado. So you might see 29 cents being added to things. There is different charges added for all sorts of things. It does make online selling more difficult. Years ago when Etsy started, things were so much easier. But, well, I was just going to say nearly 20 years ago, because Etsy has a big birthday coming. I kind of lost track of this. I didn't realise. So I was listening to an episode of WWD. I can't remember what that's called. But it's an article how Etsy's making transactions easier for buyers and sellers. But what that caught my eye was as Etsy prepares to celebrate its 20th anniversary. So this is, I think it's June or July next year, Etsy turns 20. It says as they're planning to celebrate it, I wonder, let's just have a bit of fun. What do you think Etsy's going to do about this? Do you think Etsy's going to be doing anything to celebrate its anniversary? Part of me is just, I was thinking, what could they be doing? And then the back of my head just went, it's going to be a big sale, isn't it? That's all Etsy knows how to celebrate with, is having a sale. Hopefully it does do something. I think a platform like this being around for 20 years is a big deal, and some kind of celebration would be good. You've got several months to sort out the toxic feelings towards Etsy and things, but yeah, we'll see. And final thing, this is good. Last week I mentioned this combining things to create a discount for buy these together for a certain amount off, and I just heard today that it's rolled out to more. So it seems to be the end of the week they're rolling out to extra people. So let me know if you've got this or not. I had a wee fiddle around in it. People were asking, what can we do about this? So it's in your marketing tab under sales and offers, or whatever they call it. And you have this option to combine listings. So you can pick up to 3 of your listings. So you just click add a listing, find a listing that you want to add. And then this means that if someone's adds one to their basket, they'll get a thing to say, buy these all together to get this much off. Now, I had to play around with this because I can. I'm a little disappointed that you can't name it, because I would have loved to have had this. I thought, why not Black Cat bookmark, Black Cat lovers bookmark bundle or something like that. But putting together complementary things. So the good thing about this is it can help you upsell. It can help you take that customer that was going to buy one thing and make them more valuable to you, but also in a way, hopefully, that helps them. So when someone searches for something, they're more likely to find your most popular item, but there could be other things that go along with that. So I looked. It's coming up to Halloween. Black cats are always popular at that time. People are seeing my black cat bookmark, the OG, the original one, first of all. They're seeing that. And it's nice to put into your descriptions and say, hey, if you like this, you might also like this. Doing this is a way, firstly, it gives them the chance to say, hey, I could buy two, and you make an extra sale, they make a bit of success, a bit of a saving. I was reading the word success there and speaking at the same time. So they make a bit of a saving, so that's all good. But the other thing it does, when they were in your shop looking to buy that thing and they saw the other bookmark, they might not have even known that was there. So, yes, it might mean they go, oh, I'm not going to buy that one. I'm going to buy the other one. And that's, again, a good thing because, people will say, it's like, I've got this thing, but this is the one that's always been shown because that one's selling best and everything. So it's difficult to get the momentum on another one. So maybe you could do that, just add this extra one, and they'd be like, oh, I like that one, but I like this one even more, so I'm going to cancel that sale and buy this one. So it's an opportunity for other things to get spotted. And a third thing that just thinking of here, they might not buy the other one. They might not buy them together as a bundle, but they've seen the other one. And if when they've ordered this one, they get it and they love it, in their mind they might be, oh, but she had that slightly different thing that looked cool as well. I'm going to go back and buy it. So it just helps a little more visibility. Now this is so brand new, we don't know much about it, but in my thoughts, I would be looking to put this onto some of your most popular listings because they've been seen and purchased the most, and to bring up some complementary other listings that if someone has seen that, your most popular thing, they might also like this other thing. Don't be spammy with it, but if you sell a pair of gloves the most in your entire shop and you've got a matching hat, why not add that in a bundle? It's always a good thing if people are doing a much bigger order, if you can offer them a small amount of a discount. That for me makes sense because instead of having two different buyers to deal with, you've only got one person. There's more value for that one order. So it's a good thing to do. So look at what other things could complement. If someone's buying your most popular thing, what else in your shop might be good to purchase? Etsy seems to have been rather clever about this. If you've got other sales on and stuff, it's not going to necessarily stack, and they're only going to see the best deal for them. But play around with it and let me know if you've got it or if you've not got it yet, and if you've tried it and if you've had any sales from it. I'm interested to see how this one is going to go. But that's it for this week. Unless I've missed any news, let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you next week.